Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of the Outerco brand, their military tactical IR illumination night vision goggles with 8x digital zoom, 2.4 inch screen, photos and video, 32 gigabyte TF card ready and installed, and this really nice holder right here which has everything that you're going to need. Here's the unit itself. It has a cleaning cloth instruction manual. And inside here, it's got all these other goodies. It has a nice holder, which allows you to hold this unit if you want to, as opposed to this padded case. It has a very nice adjustable strap that allows you to connect to the little side holders right there. It has an included TF card to USB-A so that you could read the data if you can't get it on your computer using the cable, and it is an included charging and data cable USB-A to USB-C to allow you to transfer your pictures and video. Of course, this is a zippered closed case with a handle on there. Very nice quality, keep everything in here and all safe and organized. I took it out of the package so we can look at all the detail of this. This company has a 7 days, no question asked return or exchange policy after you order on Amazon, lifetime service, and free replacement. So if you have a problem with this, they're going to help you and they're going to replace it for you. And they're really responsive on the Amazon messaging system because I've asked them a couple questions and I got really quick responses about the product. So there is a 32 gigabyte memory card that's already installed in here. And if you look on the side right here, there is a little silicone flap. And if you look closely, there is the USB-C port right there. And there is the TF card already installed. So you can remove that and you could put it in that little reader, or you can use the cable and collect data, which is a lot easier. That's the side view right there. And it has a really nice ergonomic feel to it. There is a silicone rubber vertical lines on here. It just feels really good. Then there's a silicone piece along the top, and this has got a good feel to it. It has a 1/4 20, so you can mount this on a tripod, which is important because the zoom of this is really far out. So it's meant for things in a distance, you know, like maybe 300 yards away. And then this focus right here is really smooth and accurate. These are glass lenses. They seem to be really clear. This is the infrared illuminator that's going to light up when you need more light. But I was really impressed by how smooth this was and how much focus range you got from close to far. Very, very nice. Now what's nice about this is that you have access to a battery inside here. If you open this up, there's actually a standard 18650 battery in there. So if you ever had any problems, you can get those anywhere and you can replace that, or the company could send you another one if you have a problem. But I really like that, so that you don't have to take the whole unit apart. So that's unique. The 1/4 20 mount is unique. The high quality optics is unique on this, and the smoothness of this focus I really like. And again, this is ergonomically feels really good. And just look how small this is. I mean, you could really put this in your pocket almost. Very impressive, not wide either. The form profile of this is really nice, very user-friendly to feel, and even without using a tripod, it's great. So going over some of the specs on here, let's see. This will record video and pictures. There is audio that's recorded. I was surprised, so that you could be narrating as you're recording. And you play it back, it won't play it back with a speaker on here, but it plays it back on your computer. That way you can kind of talk and narrate what's going on. Now these lenses on here, going back to these 25mm coated objective lenses, and here's where the infrared is, as I mentioned. The sensor is a 1.3 megapixel FHD CMOS sensor internally in here. And these are 850 nanometers for the infrared on here. There is an 8x digital zoom, and that's handy. And of course, when you zoom in digitally, you do lose resolution. So if you're going to use that, make sure you record on the highest resolution of this, which you could set. You get a clear view within 1,000 feet in total pitch darkness. We're going to be testing that. So I'm going to be testing this at a real interesting location, a cemetery, because it's a perfect example of how to test the focus on all the different tombstones that are at different distances from this illuminator. But there are unlimited applications for something like this, for hunting, search and rescue, and just exploring and seeing things that are in total darkness is really, really nice to use something like this. So this again is not bulky, it's very small, and it's only 113 by 86 by 5.51. I'm sorry, it's only 113 by 86 by 51 millimeters, and it's so nice you can operate it with one hand because it is that small, and it's very lightweight too. You know, just it's like a half a pound. It's amazing that they're packing this much in here. It does have a 2.4-inch screen. We're going to turn this on. You can see that right here. You hold the power button right there, and it comes on and gives you the name of the company right there. And right away it's showing me, and I'm in video mode right there, and it's giving me the battery status right there, and it's telling me that the SD card is in place, and I do have the date there and the time in military time. Now this will allow you to adjust images up to 4032 by 3024, and you can do a full HD of 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second. You can also tune it down to 720p, which is what I like to do because I edit with that. Now in terms of working time, this thing will run for up to 11 hours. You don't have to deal with batteries, and all you have to do is keep this thing charged and you're ready to go. Just wanted to go over a little more about the specs as I'm learning more about this. The aperture is f1.2 and the focal length is 25 millimeters. That's set in the lenses. The field of view is 10 degrees, so keep that in mind. That's 10 degrees coming out of the lens. It's a 24 millimeter lens. The screen is 2.4 inches, high definition. It's an IPS screen, which is nice. They're more money, and it means that it looks better at different angles. As I showed, digital zoom is 1 to 8x, and it has TF card included. Supports up to 32 gigabytes included. One is there. And the full black distance is 200 meters to 300 meters, and that's without infrared. As you put infrared on, that goes really from 3 meters all the way to infinity, really far away. The infrared light that they're using, it's 5 watts, it's 850 nanometer, and it has 7 levels of infrared adjustments, or 7 gears as they say. And it is a Type-C interface as I showed, and internally it was a 2000 milliamp hour 18650. And the weight of this is 227 grams, which is really nothing, extremely lightweight. So I have it turned on. I'm going to show you some of the functions on here. There is a button here that's got like a sun on there, and if you hold that down, that's how you change it from video to pictures. So there it's picture, you hold it down again, and then it goes into the mode where it could play the video I took, and I could hit the OK button, which is the center button right there, and then I could actually play one of the videos I took inside the house. And you hold this star button down again, and you can go back to the different modes, and that's back to video right there. When you're ready to shoot the video, you just touch the OK button, and you'll see that you get that red recording symbol on there, and now it's actually recording video and sound. I haven't figured out where the microphone is on here, but somewhere there is a microphone on here that's picking up the actual sound. And when you're done, you just pulse the OK button again, and then it stops recording. When you're in picture mode, you just hit the OK button, and every time you hit that, it takes a picture. Now if you want to use the digital zoom, as you're looking, there is a up and down button right there. If you hold that button right there, you can see the number going in X, and you could actually scroll through that and pick what X you want, and you could drop it down by holding that button right there. And again, have the higher resolutions when you use that. When you want to go through the menu to do all the settings, you just pulse the power button right there, and then you get all the different settings, and you have up and down arrows, and you can go through, put on loop recording. There's your resolution setting, there's exposure settings, date, stamp, auto power off, screensaver language. You could format the TF card that's included, or go right to the default setting, and here's the version number. Anytime you want to look at something, just hit the OK button, and then it comes up. Very simple. And you pulse the power button again to get out of the menu and back to live video. So if you're looking at the different files, the pictures you took, and you want to delete something, you just pulse the power button and you get a menu right there. Then you can use the up and down to say you want to delete it, and you can delete all or just that file, just like that. To turn the unit on, you hold the power button down and it comes on, and it'll be in the same mode it was in, whether you're in picture or video. Then to shut it down, you hold the button again and it turns the unit off. So when you're ready to collect the video and pictures, and you have a PC or a Mac, you can take the cable, the C cable, and plug it into the port on there, and on the device it shows you mass storage or PC camera. You can even use it for a PC camera. We're going to show that, but here we're going to hit mass storage, hit the OK button, and now my computer responded, and you can see that I have the file right there, and then I could play the actual file. And there is audio on the file, as you'll hear me talking in a second here. Testing 1, 2, 3. So there is audio there, which is nice. The audio doesn't play back on the device, but there is audio. Now let's say we want to use this as a PC camera. I'm going to plug that back in there. Now it says PC camera. You move the up and down button to PC camera, hit the OK. So I selected this particular camera on my PC, and now it is actually recording. Now everything is really close, so I'm going to change the focus right here so you can see. Focus wheel is really good. And there is stuff on my table right there. So now it's being used as a PC camera, which is really unique. And there I'm pointing at something that's further away, and I can change that focus so it's perfectly in focus. Now there is no infrared in this mode, but allows you to use this as a PC camera. So here I'm at a cemetery, and the sun is going down. I turn on the unit, and I can look at the tombstones here. So I'm going to start recording. I can look at the tombstones. I can change the focus on that Schofield right there, and I can go to the back and change the focus. So it's got really good depth of field. Now we're going to wait here until it gets really dark past sunset and see how well it does, and we're going to kick in the infrared to see if it helps to see at night these tombstones. Okay, so it's sunset, even though it looks bright in the sky there. It's very dark going this direction, and you really can't be at cemeteries at total night, so it's past sunset. So let's take a look at the footage right here. So you can see that the camera is picking up a lot already. Let's look back there. And I have even put the night vision on, the infrared. Now if I put the infrared on, then it goes to black and white. Let's go to this tombstone right here. Let's focus in on it. So what it's doing, it's lighting up even in the background. Focus in on that, it's actually lighting that up. So even just on the first IR1, of course I can keep increasing if I need to. I can go to IR4. But basically you can see that, I mean, it's getting hard for me to see now, but I can now see using the night vision on here. I could totally see, and it's getting dark now. So that's the cool thing about this, and the nice focus it has, and a nice screen. So I mean, basically I can't see in front of me now, and I'm seeing the tombstones. Very nice. So after thoroughly testing the Outercube brand military tactical infrared illuminator night vision goggles, what do I think about this product? I really like this. The form factor of this is great. It produced clear video with sound and great pictures, and was able to zoom in and focus the different tombstone heads and total darkness I was able to see. Really impressed with the overall quality of this and the way it performed. I'm going to give it a full 5-star rating. Please remember, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're alerted to new video uploads. And if you like this review, please hit the like button. I hope the information I presented helped you with your buying decision. Thank you for watching.